God says, "My beloved child, stop for a moment and listen to my voice." The message you are about to receive is not an ordinary one, it is a divine announcement written in the language of heaven. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now with a radiant sword of light, whispering urgently into your spirit, something wonderful is already set in motion. Within the next 3 hours, an event of divine goodness will touch your life in ways you cannot imagine. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. Heaven has chosen this exact moment to bless you because you have endured too much pain in silence. You have cried alone when nobody understood your heart. But heaven saw every tear, and now the reward is near. God says, "Do not let doubt silence the miracle that is arriving for you." I have seen you in your lowest moments, when you felt invisible and forgotten. I have watched the nights when you whispered my name asking, "When will it be my turn?" And I, your Father, have counted every sigh. I am sending Archangel Michael to ensure that your blessing reaches you safely. But you must not ignore this message, because the next 3 hours are a divine window, an opening where heaven's timing meets earth's readiness. There are moments when the spiritual world becomes extremely close to the human heart. This is one of them. As you read this, your guardian angels are surrounding you with golden light. They are whispering to one another, preparing your destiny's next chapter. You may feel chills, or sudden warmth, or a peaceful stillness filling your body. That is your confirmation. You are being touched by heaven right now. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, the good news that is about to arrive will not only change your situation, it will restore your faith in everything you thought was lost." There is a letter coming, a call, or a sign that will show you that God never forgot you. Someone who once overlooked you is suddenly going to remember your name. Doors that refuse to open will unlock easily. Opportunities you thought were gone forever will rise again like morning light after a storm. God says, "Do not fear the waiting, for the waiting is already over." You are stepping into the manifestation zone. But you must stay in alignment with faith and gratitude. Doubt can delay what is already on the way. I am rearranging circumstances behind the scenes. I am softening the hearts of those who resisted you. I am opening pathways where there were only walls. And most importantly, I am sending my archangel to guard you from distraction and delay. There is a great mystery in how heaven works. It always prepares blessings quietly before revealing them suddenly. That is why you are feeling a strange sense of anticipation right now, even before anything has happened. Your spirit already knows that something miraculous is moving toward you. You may not see it with your physical eyes yet, but your soul feels it deeply. It's like the calm before sunrise, where everything stills because light is about to break. Michael is standing guard over your home right now. He is walking from corner to corner, speaking divine protection over every wall, every object, every heart that lives within. He is declaring, nothing formed against this chosen one shall prosper. No delay, no deception, no manipulation will stop what God has prepared. He holds a golden scroll in his hand, on it is your name, written in light. And above your name, it says, blessing confirmed. Arrival in 3 hours. God says, my child, you have carried burdens that were never yours to carry. You tried to fix things that only I could fix. You gave your love to people who could not see your worth. But all of that pain was preparation. Every betrayal taught you discernment. Every delay taught you patience. Every heartbreak taught you divine love. Now the harvest of those lessons is coming to you in abundance. You will soon see why you had to go through everything the way you did. What once broke you will now bless you. As this divine hour unfolds, heaven's clock begins to move differently. Time bends in your favor. The next 3 hours will feel like a sacred alignment of coincidences, but they are not coincidences at all, they are confirmations. You may receive a message, a sudden thought, a knock, or a sign that makes your heart leap. Pay attention. These are not random. They are divine breadcrumbs leading you to your blessing. Archangel Michael says, I have been watching you when you nearly gave up. You thought your prayers went unanswered, but I was collecting them all. I carried each one to the throne of God. Now they have been answered with divine approval. The seal has been broken, and your blessing is descending like rain after drought. You must not skip this moment, because the atmosphere around you is charged with transformation. God says, I am healing your name. I am removing the energy of past shame, guilt, or loss that attached itself to you. I am giving you a new identity in light, one that cannot be destroyed by gossip, betrayal, or envy. You will walk with dignity again. You will smile again, not because everything is perfect, but because you will finally see that I have been with you all along. Do you remember how many times you questioned your worth? How many times you compared yourself to others and wondered why your life felt stuck while theirs moved forward? God says, it wasn't delay, it was divine protection. If I had given you what you asked for earlier, it would have destroyed you. But now you are ready. Now your heart has the wisdom to hold what I am about to give. The same blessing that once would have overwhelmed you will now become your strength. The angels are writing your name into a new chapter of destiny. In this chapter, you will not chase, you will attract. You will not beg, you will receive. You will not weep out of pain, but out of gratitude. There will be moments when you will look around and realize that everything you once prayed for is now standing right before you. Michael says, heaven rejoices when a soul refuses to give up. Your perseverance has been noticed in realms beyond what your eyes can see. And because of your endurance, a reward greater than your imagination is coming to you now. But you must not lose faith at the edge of your miracle. Stay still. Stay open. Keep your heart awake, because heaven's promise is closer than you think. God says, I have sent this message to remind you that I do not make empty promises. I have sworn by my own name that the good news arriving in 3 hours will begin a season of blessings that will continue for months. You will see restoration in finances, in relationships, in health, and in inner peace. You will notice how things that once frightened you will now seem powerless. For I, the Lord your God, go before you to make every crooked path straight. There are divine beings arranging things in your favor even as you read this. Someone's heart is being stirred to help you. A door you thought was closed forever is being reopened. A conversation that will change your future is being prepared. The angels are whispering your name into the ears of people who can bless you. You are no longer hidden. The season of silence is over. Archangel Michael declares, the enemy tried to make you tired so that you would miss your blessing. But I broke through that barrier. I have cut every chain that tied your destiny down. Your breakthrough has been authorized. It cannot be reversed. God says, I am sending you proof that I am real in your life. Within the next 3 hours, you will experience something undeniable, a sign, a moment of relief, a release of emotion, a miracle that will whisper, God did this. That sign will not only comfort you, it will realign your purpose. Do not be afraid of how big this change will feel. Blessings sometimes arrive with intensity because they come from realms of high vibration. You may suddenly feel emotional, sleepy, or overwhelmed. That is your energy shifting. The old version of you is releasing pain to make room for joy. Michael says, I have wrapped your future in divine protection. Every step you take now will be guided. Every decision you make will carry divine intuition. You will no longer stumble in confusion. You will see with clarity and move with confidence, because heaven walks beside you. God says, my dear one, you are not late. You are right on time. Every delay you experienced was synchronized with divine timing. Now, in this sacred hour, all that was pending begins to move. Your prayers are taking form in reality. Your dreams are taking life. And everything that once felt blocked is now flowing with grace. You will soon feel peace like never before. The constant anxiety that used to live in your chest will fade. The heaviness around your heart will lift. The sense of being trapped will vanish. Freedom is coming. Joy is coming. And all of heaven celebrates your faith. God says, you will not cry out of loss anymore. The next tears you cry will be tears of joy. The next surprise you receive will not hurt you, it will heal you. I am reversing the pain of your past into beauty. I am rewriting the story of your life with grace. The very thing that was meant to destroy you will now become the reason people recognize my power in your life. So now, in this moment, take a deep breath. Feel the presence of heaven around you. You are not alone. You are surrounded by divine beings of light who are cheering for you. They are saying, "Stay strong, beloved. The good news is almost here." Michael's wings are spreading wide over you. They shimmer with light so bright that darkness cannot remain. He speaks once more, do not make the mistake of ignoring this message. Heaven's door is open for you right now. If you align your heart with faith and gratitude, you will witness what others call impossible. In 3 hours, a blessing will reach your life so clearly that you will fall to your knees in awe. God says, "I am already working on your behalf." Do not worry about how it will happen. Just know that it will. I am faithful to my word. I have chosen this moment to show you that miracles are still real. Prepare your heart. The countdown has begun. The angels are singing your name, and heaven is ready to celebrate you. So hold on, beloved. Believe. Keep your heart open. Within 3 hours, the divine good news will reach you, beautiful, undeniable, overflowing. You will know that it was never luck, it was always God. God says, "This is your moment." The clock is moving faster than usual because heaven is preparing something that will make your heart tremble, not in fear, but in awe. Archangel Michael has descended near you, standing silently by your side, and he whispers, "Tell them not to ignore this." Within the next 3 hours, something very good is about to happen. But if they turn away, they will regret the silence they created by ignoring heaven's voice. You have prayed, waited, doubted, cried, and almost given up, but God says, this is the hour when everything changes. The spiritual realm has shifted, and your name has been called in the courts of heaven. God says, "My child, you have walked through storms that others could not survive. You have faced betrayal, heartbreak, loss, and loneliness that made you question if I was even listening. But every tear you cried was collected, every prayer you whispered was heard, and every pain you endured was counted as preparation for this moment. You are about to see why it all had to happen. In the next few hours, a divine turnaround is set in motion. I am sending a message through the wind, through a person, through a sign that only you will recognize. When it happens, you will feel it deep within your soul. Archangel Michael stands ready, holding the sword of truth and protection. He has been fighting unseen battles for you. There were moments you thought you lost everything, but what you lost was only the false version of what I am about to restore in a divine and permanent way. God says, I allowed certain people to walk away not because you were unworthy, but because they were unfit to go where I'm taking you. The good news coming to you will make you understand why certain doors had to close so painfully. Within the next 3 hours, something that looked impossible will start aligning in your favor. Archangel Michael says, please do not ignore this message. Heaven rarely repeats the same signal twice. You are being warned not to overlook this moment, because missing it would mean delaying what God has been preparing for years. You may think it's just another hour in your day, but heaven says, this is not an ordinary hour, this is a divine countdown. As the minutes pass, angels are being dispatched to bring restoration, opportunity, healing, and revelation into your life. You will soon hear words that will make your heart race, words like approved, accepted, reconciled, healed, successful. God says, you will no longer be hidden. Heaven is rearranging circumstances around you. Someone who forgot you will suddenly remember your name. A phone call that was delayed will finally arrive. A message that was ignored will be answered. A seed of kindness you planted long ago will start producing results. In the unseen realm, your destiny has been reopened and fast-tracked. God says, you are entering your divine hour of fulfillment. The good news that's coming is not just about money, love, or opportunity. It's about restoration of everything you lost and everything that was promised to you. You may have thought God was silent, but He was only waiting for divine timing. The good news you are about to receive is going to make people around you speechless. They will say, how did it happen so suddenly? And you will reply, it was God. The angels have been working quietly behind your back, fixing, healing, repairing, and opening things you didn't even know were broken. In the next 3 hours, you will feel a shift. Maybe your heart will race for no reason. Maybe the air will feel different. Maybe you'll get a sudden urge to check your phone, open an email, or answer a call. That will be the moment heaven's message reaches you. God says, do not fear. What I have started, no one can stop. What I have declared over your life, no enemy can cancel. You have been through a season of delay and confusion, but now you enter a season of divine speed. What was moving slowly will suddenly accelerate. What seemed blocked will suddenly open. And what seemed lost will suddenly return multiplied. Archangel Michael adds, you must stay calm, stay alert, and stay faithful for the next 3 hours. Do not doubt. Do not complain. Do not give up now. Your obedience in this short moment will open a lifetime of blessings. There is someone right now speaking your name in a room you've never been in, and they are deciding something important about your future. The angels are whispering in their hearts, guiding them to favor you. Heaven says, even when you think nothing is happening, everything is happening behind the veil. The universe is aligning every event, every coincidence, every conversation to lead to your breakthrough. You will soon understand that nothing was random. Even the painful moments were divine preparation for this miracle. God says, I am about to shock those who doubted you. I am about to restore your dignity and give you back what was taken. The same mouths that spoke against you will be the ones announcing your victory. The same people who rejected you will come looking for your favor. And the same pain that broke you will now become your testimony. Heaven is preparing a table in front of your enemies. The feast is almost ready, and Archangel Michael says, you are about to sit in your divine seat. The next 3 hours are sacred. Heaven asks you not to argue, not to complain, not to distract yourself with negativity. Instead, take a few minutes to pray, breathe, and say, Lord, I trust you. I am ready for what you have prepared. These simple words unlock spiritual doors faster than you can imagine. Every second now is holy. When you start to feel anxious, remember, Michael is guarding you. When fear whispers, remind yourself that heaven already won the battle for you. God says, you will not lose this blessing. The timing is perfect. The delay was divine. Every time you thought it was over, I was resetting your path. Now, your waiting ends. You will receive unexpected confirmation, a message, a sign, a number, a dream, and you will know instantly that heaven is talking to you. In the spiritual world, angels are writing your name on scrolls of favor and grace. Archangel Michael has been watching over you, even when you didn't pray. He knows your heart. He knows your exhaustion. He knows that deep down, you still believe even when everything seems impossible. That faith is the reason you are being chosen for this miracle. God says, you are not forgotten. You are not unlucky. You are not late. You are exactly where I need you to be for this divine surprise. Someone is going to bless you without expecting anything in return. You will hear good news about something that has been delayed or lost. A long-standing problem will suddenly find resolution. You will receive peace in a situation that has been stressful. And for the first time in a long time, you will smile and feel hope again. The divine energy around you is changing rapidly. Archangel Michael says, this energy carries the vibration of abundance, healing, and restoration. Do not block it with fear. There is also someone who has been watching you silently, not to harm you, but to admire your strength and light. This person will soon approach you with an offer, a confession, or an opportunity that will bring joy into your heart. You may not realize it now, but this person has been divinely guided to you. When they appear, you will feel warmth in your chest, peace in your soul, and a knowing that this was meant to happen. God says, I am sending someone into your life who will honor your spirit, value your energy, and protect your heart. Your spiritual frequency is rising. The more you trust, the faster the good news will manifest. God says, do not chase what I am already bringing to you. Rest in faith, because what's yours is on its way. Archangel Michael adds, when you doubt, it slows down. When you believe, it accelerates. When you speak faith, it multiplies. The universe listens to your voice. Speak words of victory, not defeat. Say, my miracle is coming in 3 hours. My life is turning around. My blessing is on its way. Even now, heaven is touching someone's heart to bless you. That person may not even understand why they feel drawn to help you, but that's divine orchestration. You may think it's coincidence, but it's not. Every step, every conversation, every decision happening right now is connected to your miracle. God says, watch how I make it all come together beautifully. You will soon experience divine justice. Those who wronged you will face conviction. Those who betrayed you will feel remorse. And those who mocked your faith will witness your breakthrough. But God says, do not seek revenge. Stay humble. Your victory will speak louder than your words. Archangel Michael's wings cover you as you read this. You might feel chills or warmth right now, that's his presence near you. He says, I am proud of you for not giving up when it was hardest. I fought demons that tried to destroy your peace. I pushed away accidents that were meant to harm you. I stood between you and those who wanted to deceive you. And now, I stand before you to deliver good news. This good news is not just about something external, it's about your soul remembering its worth. God says, I am giving you joy that cannot be stolen. Amen. God says, I have seen your pain, your tears, your sleepless nights, and the moments when you whispered my name softly, asking me if I was still there, if I still cared, if I had forgotten you. But I am here now, my child, speaking through this moment to reach your heart before it's too late. I sent Archangel Michael to whisper something urgent in your spirit because the hour is very near. In the next 3 hours, something beautiful, something unexpected, something that has been held back by the heavens themselves is going to move toward you. Do not ignore this message, because this is your sign. You have waited too long for confirmation, and this is it. Archangel Michael says he has been standing by your side, guarding you from unseen forces that wanted to make you doubt, delay, and walk away from your divine path. But now, the divine clock has struck. Heaven has seen that your heart remained pure even through betrayal, disappointment, and delay. You kept believing even when you saw no results. You kept loving when others turned cold. You kept forgiving when others wished harm. That is why this message has been sent to you urgently. Michael says, a good news that will make you cry tears of joy is about to unfold within the next 3 hours. Do not ignore this. Do not scroll away. The heavens are opening right now, and if you look closely, you will feel the warmth of the light touching your heart. God says, I am arranging something behind the scenes that you cannot yet see. Someone has already spoken your name in a meeting you were not even aware of. Someone powerful is looking at your story right now. The delay you faced was not rejection, it was divine protection. I had to hold things until the right hour came. And now the right hour is almost here. Within 3 hours, a call, a message, a sign, or a sudden shift will appear. It will look like a coincidence, but it is not. It is the alignment of heaven and earth working for you. Do not let doubt enter your heart now. The enemy wants to distract you at the very last minute. That's why this message has reached you urgently. If you ignore it, you may miss the spiritual window that I am opening for you. You have prayed for breakthrough, and I have heard you. I saw you when you felt forgotten, when you felt like your prayers were bouncing off the walls. But every prayer, every cry, every tear was counted, and now the time of response has come. Archangel Michael says, he has already fought your biggest spiritual battle last night. The resistance that was blocking your favor has been destroyed. You may have felt heavy or restless recently, that was the energy of spiritual warfare. But now it is done. You are safe. You are covered. The enemy has lost control. The next few hours are sacred, they are divine hours marked with golden energy of manifestation. Do not let anything distract you. God says, you have been chosen for a major elevation. Something you thought was gone forever is about to return in a better form. Someone who once walked away from you with arrogance will soon face divine realization. But I do not want you to focus on revenge or justice. Focus on peace. Focus on receiving. The tables are already turning in your favor. What was stolen from you, joy, love, peace, even opportunities, will return multiplied. Michael is standing near your door in spirit, saying, please listen. Heaven is trying to reach you. The vibration of your miracle is growing stronger. You are not imagining it. If your heart has been beating faster lately, if you keep seeing repeated numbers, if you have strange dreams or feel like someone is calling your name softly, that's because heaven is sending confirmations that your time is here. God says, in the next 3 hours, a divine messenger will be moved to think of you, speak your name, or act on your behalf. The favor that was locked away is being released. Angels are aligning events so perfectly that when it happens, you will know it could only be God. You will see how the timing, the people, and the signs connect in ways that no human could have planned. You may have been through days when you felt cursed, when everything seemed to go wrong. But those were cleansing days. The chaos was not punishment, it was preparation. You had to be purified to receive this new season. The old version of you would not have survived where I am taking you next. That's why I allowed losses, endings, and isolation, not to break you, but to strengthen you. Because what is coming now is too great to be handled by the weaker version of you. Archangel Michael says, rejoice, but stay alert. The energy of miracles is fragile in the moment it appears. It requires faith to stabilize it. Do not allow fear, anger, or gossip to steal this hour. Keep your heart calm and grateful. Heaven is very close right now. You may even feel a sudden peace or tingling in your hands. That is the presence of divine energy touching you. God says, I have commanded a reversal in your destiny. What was written against you has been rewritten in heaven. The judgment that was unfairly placed upon your name has been cancelled. Your name is being spoken in rooms filled with opportunity. Your picture, your resume, your idea, or your prayer has reached someone who has the power to bless you. It will not be delayed any longer. Archangel Michael adds, you are not forgotten. You are being celebrated in heaven right now. A new decree of favor has been signed in your name. That is why you are being told urgently not to skip this message, because if you allow distraction, fear, or disbelief, the energy of faith might weaken. But if you read these words and hold them in your heart, you will anchor your miracle. God says, your angels are currently walking around your home. They are aligning things, preparing an atmosphere for manifestation. You may notice sudden chills, lights flickering, or a shift in the air. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Heaven is near. Michael says, something will happen today that will remind you that God never left you. You are entering the hour of restoration. Relationships that broke your heart will no longer define your worth. Financial struggles that drained you will no longer hold power over you. Health issues that frightened you will begin to reverse. You are stepping into a period of divine surprise, where blessings will come from unexpected places. God says, do not worry about how. Just believe. You have done your part, now let me do mine. The same hand that parted the Red Sea will open your path. The same hand that lifted Joseph from prison to palace will lift you from your situation to elevation. I am not limited by what you see. I am God, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Michael whispers, you have no idea how close you are to victory. The enemy knows it too, that's why the attacks intensified recently. But those attacks are proof that your blessing is near. Stay strong. The next 3 hours are not ordinary, they are divine countdown hours. Every minute that passes is drawing your miracle closer. You may feel emotional reading this because your soul recognizes truth. This message is not random, it was divinely orchestrated. Heaven planned for you to receive this at this very moment because your energy is aligned with breakthrough. If you delay, you may miss the frequency of this divine hour. That's why the message says, open it immediately. Heaven is time-sensitive when your destiny door is open. God says, I am softening the heart of someone who once resisted helping you. They will now come forward willingly. A document, transaction, or message that was pending will suddenly move. A person who blocked your progress will be removed or changed. You will know it's divine because it will happen smoothly, without effort. Archangel Michael says, be alert. Do not complain. Do not argue. Just be ready. The blessing coming your way needs peace as a foundation. Keep your spirit calm. Instead of worrying about what could go wrong, prepare for what will go right. Heaven has declared you safe. Nothing will go wrong for you now because you are walking under divine light. God says, in these next 3 hours, a shift in your timeline will occur. Your vibration will rise, your mind will clear, and your next step will be revealed. Do not panic if things feel strange. It is simply the energy of transformation. What is unseen will soon become visible. You will feel my presence guiding you gently. You will begin to sense that something is different, more peaceful, more hopeful. That is because the angels have already begun their work. Michael says, there was a file in heaven with your name on it that had been sealed. Today, that file was opened. It contains blessings that were delayed because the timing wasn't right. But now the seal is broken. Expect divine contact, favor, and confirmation. You will not need to chase anything. It will come to you naturally. God says, you are safe. Even if you hear rumors, even if others try to bring fear, you must stay calm. No harm will come near you. I have placed a shield around you that cannot be penetrated. Michael himself guards your doorway. You will notice the difference in the air, in the energy around you. That is divine protection. You are about to witness the first signs of divine reversal. Money that seemed impossible will find its way to you. People who owe you will remember you. Someone who once ignored your pain will apologize. But remember, this is not only about material blessings, it is about healing. You are being healed emotionally and spiritually. God says, your tears were not wasted. Every tear watered the ground where your miracle was planted. Now the harvest is due. This is why I ask you not to ignore this, because faith activates the release. Every word you believe multiplies your blessing. Archangel Michael says, I am